What is happening? I'm Gerald Undone and we're doing another studio tour.
Dun dun dun. Gerald Undone. He's crazy.
While I'm not yet popular enough for real Gerald Undone to do a studio tour, that doesn't mean I cannot do it myself. Let's get undone. This is the heart of the studio. This is where I do my editing, programming videos, electronics and gaming. This set also acts as a backdrop, and as you can see I have quite a setup here. But more about that later. Let me show you the less interesting set first. This is what I unimaginatively call the TV set, and as you can see it has a live feed from my main set. However, this would cause a Hall of Mirrors effect if I were to monitor those two cameras, so I monitor everything on the computer. Now let's talk about the angles. I have my A camera here and I sometimes set up a B camera there. And when I'm doing some sort of an unboxing, I set up my overhead camera on the C stand. Now there's a small minus with this one. As you can see, it wobbles a lot, and when the camera is on here, it wobbles even more, so I have to wait a long time for it to stop wobbling. However, this does the job and it's a lot better than what I had before. Check out how this light is mounted. So right here there is this heat pipe, and on it I have a Manfrotto clamp with an extension, and then there's another extension from 9 Solutions, and then there's this light. So it is a little bit wobbly, but if you don't move it, it stays in one place, and then everything hides behind the curtains, and it looks really, really nice. Now let's talk about the audio. For the audio, on the other C-stand I have my Rode Video Mic NTG hooked up to Rode Wireless Pro for their sweet 32-bit audio. Now let's talk about the lighting. Let me show you something real cool. The lighting is controlled remotely with the Sidus Link app, and check this out. My furniture has RGB. It even reacts to music, so make sure you are subscribed because I will definitely be making a video about this. Hell, subscribe even if you're not interested. This video won't show up on your feed anyway. It's a win-win situation, really. Alright, let me reset the background, and as you can see, it does not give out much light by itself, so I have an Amaran 200X right there, which acts as my key light. There we go. Then I have a 100D right there, acting as my fill light. There we go. Then I have a 60X above me, acting as my hair light. For the background, I have 2 Aperture MCs. There you go. And finally, there is an Amaran 300C right here. You're probably excited to hear about my main set, but wait, there's more on that set. This is my B-roll set. I'm a lazy guy, so I like to do my B-roll while sitting on the sofa. On the camera I have 24 to 105mm lens, but that is set at 85mm because I have found that it is the perfect focal length to put my main set in the background. For my key light I have my 200X on the wall right there. Then I have my 60X set to 2700 Kelvin, giving a little bit of the warmth right there. And for the backlight, I have my 100D on that wall. Now let's move on to the main set. Since I'm not that good at speaking, I use a teleprompter. I have it set up with a Manfrotto plate so I can quickly mount it on top of the tripod. And on the teleprompter I have an Arca Swiss clamp to quickly mount the camera. By the way, all my studio is set up with Arca Swiss to quickly change the angles. I'm usually using a 35mm lens for my A camera and a 50mm lens for my B camera. For the audio, I have that same Rode Video Mic NTG set up above me. As you've seen before, I have my 300C here set up as my key light, and this right here used to be an overhead mount but now I use it as a very expensive handle. I could probably use an extra time-lapse angle on that spot. Well, I think I should try that someday. Now, on my right side, you have the familiar 100D that I also use as a fill light for my TV set. And now it's pulling double duty as my fill light on the main set. For that punchy background color, I am using 4 aperture P7C bulbs, and behind the computer speakers, I have 2 aperture MC lights. Behind the monitor, there is an Elgato key light Air, and the same Elgato key light Air is lighting my left side on the desk, and on the right side I have the Elgato key light. The newest addition is this Amaran P60C panel, which acts as my hair light, but it also paints the background in any color that I want. So these are the lights involved in the main set using it as a backdrop. I'm thinking about replacing the MCs with MT Pros. I wonder if that's going to make much of a difference though. Let me know in the comments. The filming position is flexible as the desk is adjustable. So I can do that sitting down and I can do that standing up. There's also presets for different setups. You're probably eager to hear about this whole setup right here that I've been teasing, but this video is already getting a little bit too long. So make sure to slap a like on this video, and I'll see you in another one.